Tunsberg, Norway. 50 miles south of Oslo lie the ruins of Oseberghaugen, a Viking burial mound. During excavations in 1904, archaeologists unearthed the remains of 2 people buried inside a Viking longship. Dated to the early 9th century, the discovery revealed for the first time some of the Vikings' ancient burial rituals.
What's very interesting about the Oseberg ship is the fact that the Vikings actually chose to bury their dead in these boats. Now, this seems very similar to some type of a conveyance possibly going into space. You see similar references in other cultures such as the Egyptians and even the Chinese.
Throughout Scandinavia, the British Isles, and Iceland are similar Viking burial sites, many containing boats and other ship-like markers. Is it possible the Vikings, like the ancient Egyptians and Chinese, buried their dead in boats in an effort to help their deceased on their journey to the afterlife? And if so, why? According to ancient Norse mythologies, slain Viking warriors joined Odin in his fabled hall, Valhalla.
Odin's hall in Asgard, the realm of the gods, is known as Valhalla, which literally means the hall of the slain. The way that Valhalla itself is described is that it's a place where the dead warriors that Odin has gathered from the battlefields spend all day fighting each other and killing each other, and then are brought back to life to spend the night in feasting on an endless supply of meat and pork.
The courage of the Norse explorers and warriors was directly related to the structure of their fables. Valhalla was this great reward. If you served well with great bravery, you found eternal life in the company of kindred spirits in a great banquet hall.
Stories and legends about Odin's enormous palace describe it as being almost metallic, with shimmering walls and a golden roof.
During the day, they drink and they eat along these long tables and with fires down the center of the hall. And then after they've eaten, they clear the tables and they all battle. So this must be tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands. The imagination boggles at how big this hall must be.
But is there evidence that Valhalla was more than just a mythic place? Could it have been an extraterrestrial spacecraft, as some ancient astronaut theorists believe?
Valhalla was not a figment of our ancestors' imagination, but it might have been some type of an orbiting space station. The reason why I'm saying this is because whenever we have a description of Valhalla, it is an incredible description of a place that has weird attributes.
Various descriptions of Valhalla give it the reference of being some type of a large metallic ship, but they actually bury their dead in the ships as well. So is this some type of reference of them actually trying to replicate sending their dead to the heavens, or just like their gods would be returning to the heavens in some type of a large metallic ship?
Archaeological evidence, as well as contemporary accounts, also indicate that in addition to burying their dead in boats, the Norse Vikings also sent many of these burial boats out to sea and burned them. But why? Was it simply a fiery tribute, one meant to honor the deceased? Or did the ancient Vikings simply replicate something their ancestors had once witnessed, perhaps the launch of an alien spacecraft?
So my question is whether or not our ancestors witnessed rockets or spaceships taking off and landing with all of this fire and the smoke and the earth trembling, that they over time thought that by burning their dead, they would imitate what they saw in the past.